Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and welcome to more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker Patch 6.3 God's Revel Lands Tremble. It's going to be the second half of going through the entire new patch 6.3 MSQ. So ahead of us we have 6 quests. No, yes, 5 or 6 quests. I can't remember. And included in there is maybe another solo duty. I have no idea. Additionally, the new trial for another one of the archfiends from Final Fantasy IV. So we'll be doing that today. I did sort of end yesterday's stream just in where we were ended yesterday. We're just in this cave. I couldn't play any Final Fantasy XIV yesterday to do anything else, even though I'm not like big on the side systems, but there are other quest lines I was still working on and doing side quests and just enjoying the game because it is very good when we find ourselves right here. So give me just one awkward moment to re-bumper and we shall be underway. Then you just start the recording. Also, this shirt I'm wearing is so dark. Let me actually try to adjust one thing here. It's just a dark blue shirt with bamboo on it, but it is very dark. Okay. Let's start that recording, shall we? Hello, internet friends, and welcome back to the VOD chopped up version of the Final Fantasy XIV MSQ for patch 6.3, where God's Revel and Lands Tremble. My name is Bay. If I didn't already say that already, I am a bun. And we are in the home stretch. I couldn't play any yesterday. Just had to sit right here and wait because we have the trial ahead of us, a few more quests, and the post-MSQ like background, you know, I don't know, it's a history quest. We also have one of those this time too. So without further hemming and hawing, I'm just happy to be back here working through more Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see. If Kainazo's intent was for his parting words to give us pause, then he has succeeded. To embrace death, to find satisfaction in oblivion, perhaps it is indeed true that many voidsent yearn to return to the life stream. That's a bit of a catch up on what happened yesterday. Let's talk to the Dragon Boy. A dragon's resolve. Varshan stares at the floor despondently. That'll do it. Okay. Oh, Azdaja, what has become of you, that even your eye should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do?
Calm yourself, Ritra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search.
You are right.
In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Alize back at the village. Back at the village. Ah, I'm Estinian.
Sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. How is he going to get out of the damn... We fell down so far. How is he going to get up? We fell down a huge hole in the cave. I mean, he's a dragoon. I guess now that I'm thinking about it. And just... Just jump up. But Y'shtola, how are you going to get up there? Sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. All right, bye, Zero. So we're just going to walk around with Varshan. Oh, never mind. Pray give me a moment longer. So this is the... You get to sort of walk the dungeon, which is neat. I don't know if it's going to pop up here. Where is... They're all the way back at where we fell down. This is that cerulean aether dripped liquid crystal fuel or something. Yeah, it was another Final Fantasy XIV dungeon, that's for sure. Boss fight was cool at the end, though. Very thematic. But doesn't this mean that we'll have dealt with all 4 of the Archfiends now? By the end of this? There's a little less specific Archfiend story in this one. I feel like compared to the previous one, there was more setup. Also, one of the very lore-forward content creators for Final Fantasy XIV has said that there is some lore continuity issues. Passage to the Viscous Mesorium. Or Vicus Mesorium? How? Where? What are we doing? We're just jumping, apparently. But there's some plot problems with the timeline in this patch. I'll have to wait for like the Reddit thread to be sorted through or whatever, because something happened, I guess. Here is everyone. Hello, welcome. Oh, you've come too. Let us take comfort in knowledge that the Void Gate is closed and that the people of Garlemald need fear the void-sent hordes no longer. We're to help Alphino and Alizé, are we? There's little else of interest here, so I wouldn't be opposed to the diversion. And there is nothing going on here. Except all these weird, creepy dolls sitting around.
Leave Vitra be. He needs time alone with his thoughts.
Okay. Alfie, what you thinking? Oh, thinking about a cutscene. That's what he's thinking. I don't see Vitra with you. Is everything all right?
He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand.
Just finished patrolling the area. We're fine on that front. There are no signs of void-sent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of that stuff as the snowcraft can bear. What are we putting it in? Alizé, do you have a bunch of capsules in your pocket from Bulma? You gonna clink, throw a capsule and have like a big gas tank or something? That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. I mean, noble of you. We managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. Okay, never mind. I just got... Alright, Alphino. Fine then. You know what? Smartass! This guy. If you have a mind to scrounge up more... Oh.
If you have a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled.
Nodders. Thank you, Estinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. That's called the Mammoth. What did he just hand him? I think he just handed him capsules. I think they know Bulma. And that's just the... Here you go. Here's a whole bunch of gigantic, like 10-ton, 10-gallon fuel tankers. Here you go. Just like that. And Estinian's like, oh yes, these will do nicely. Would you and Ustola mind helping us with our search then? You need to take any suitable containers to that spring and then bring back to the snowcraft once you filled them with ceruleum. Yep. Am I actually going to have an animation where I carry something? Or is it going to be the infinitely divisible bag of holding? Because there are big barrels and stuff over here. Yeah, see? Bottomless barrel. Sure. This is less a container and more of a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. Alizé? Will this be solid enough? Alizé, that's a box. Do you know what happens to liquid when it touches wood? Any luck finding a container? Negative. Dilapidated barrel? It's less a container, more of a sieve. Tola? Welcome change to have Zero helping on her own volition. Perhaps she is finally beginning to trust us. Or she has nothing else to do. Oh look, sturdy barrel. I wonder what'll happen over there. But how about this hole poked barrel though? This could also be really good. Oh. It was not. It's always the rule of 3, Nico. You always have to have at least 3 quest items to click on. This one had 4, however, though, so hey. Technically, it had 6 if you can count the twins. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It'll be a fine choice for cerulean storage. Just put that entire barrel in my pocket. Yep, there it is. A sturdy container is almost certain not to leak any volatile substances held within, resulting in a conflagration of untold destruction. Yep, just, you know, put that barrel in my pocket. We're an animated protagonist with the bag of holding. And we also are the character from My Hero Academia that can, Reducto or whatever his name is, that can make things really big or really small. Or take big things, make them small, take small things, make them big. I can't walk, I have to actually click. Okay. We are in exploration mode. How did I get down here without breaking my legs? Yep. Estinian, I'm bringing you a barrel. Run, 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 run. Gotta pop bulwark to make sure. I'm running with my glowy sword. This is really far away because it's the whole freaking half of the dungeon. Alright, this is giving a lore reason to why there will be fuel back in Garlemald after all this, I imagine. That's good. Oh, it's just Zero? Is Justinian down there with Vritra? We just need to carry this liquid to the snow... liquid fire to the snowcraft. Sounds simple enough. Vritra, you good, bud? Nope. Alright then. It's just kind of standing there. The container is now filled to the brim with ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry back and take it to the snowcraft. Estanian has already seen to the task. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Okay. When did they ask you that? Sick. We did it. Okay. Ceruleum-filled tank. Filled to the brim with ceruleum. Mishandling of this container may result in severe burns or the death of your loved ones. Such a very specific tooltip.
Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver.
Yes. I believe so. Camera's still a little bright. There we go. I have to do destination, not exit to Garlemald. Not ominous at all. Yeah. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. This thing is just comically large. Yeah, go hang out with Estinian. Like how your character always looks at the ground because it's your click point. It breaks their neck at a 90-degree angle looking straight down almost. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Where are your barrels?
Is Vritra not back yet?
There he is.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope.
You ever just pull your sister's dragon eye out of your pocket and stare into it? Yeah, me neither.
While it is no longer possessed of Azdaja's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Azdaja herself may have been able to resist its influence.
For 5,000 years?
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Fair enough.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Azdaja, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
Yeah, the way this pacing is going, it seems like we'll deal with Golbez in the next patch, potentially. Or we'll deal with Golbez. Because then 0.5 and 0.55 should be the direct lead-in to the next expansion. Which is going to be... I don't know where it's even going to go. If Golbez is just the patch villain. Or patch bridge. With the archfiends and stuff. I don't know.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
Oh yeah, you're not wrong, Q. Dragons being resistant to corruption of the void was made a point in the previous patch's quest. Yeah, that's why we used their scales to make those warding charms with the alchemists from Radzadhan. Which is fair, but prolonged exposure was always the wonder, is how long they would last. So Azdaja has been on the 13th for a long count of years, so that's the one thing that we are curious about, I suppose, which we'll find out, I suppose, I guess, I don't know.
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
Oh, the animation again.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
Really getting some use out of that hat tip animation.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
What's a short 5,000 years to a dragon? Short? 5,000 years? No, you're totally right, Bob. That's true. This expansion hasn't don't forget, this expansion hasn't exactly followed the pattern of previous expansions when it comes to patches. That is true. We do have 2.5 more content drops, though, if it follows the pattern. Well, we know we're going to get a 0.4 and a 0.5. It's been the same way now for almost a decade. So it just really depends on how it leans into it. And maybe Golbez will be the thing that goes into the next expansion as the main. We can't even say the main, because we thought that Zodiark was going to be like the main bad guy in Endwalker. And we were like level like 3 or 4 levels in, and it was Zodiark trial. We're like, wait a minute.
Fritra has quelled the tempest within his heart. He should be fine.
That Azdaja eye hasn't succumbed to darkness bespeaks her incredible resilience. So let us trust in this sign that she yet lives and be not deterred in our efforts. Yeah, see, there you go. I must apologize for my bout of melancholy. It'd be so easy. To be so easily shaken. Dragon speak. To be so easily shaken ill becomes a great worm. What that sentence, though. You have remained at my side and ever offered me support and encouragement. I haven't the words to thank you. It was good seeing you again. I hope you'll remember to call us sooner the next time you need help. Well, we'll see about that. Who knows? I'm not your keeper, nor do I know what you expect of me, but I will keep my word. Okay, damn. So serious. I suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we pray for your safety all the same. Pray to what? The 12? Because Heidelin's not here anymore. Who are you praying to? Glad we had a chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time, big sister. Yep. That's that relationship. Even though Zero is like, I don't know, hundreds of years old, if not. So we have no idea. Void creatures' ages. Aw. Till next time. Up to Endwalker. Yeah, 0.3 was the close of the expansion story. Well, you mean Shadowbringer's 0.3. Yeah. Yeah, the 0.3s usually ended expansion stories. And then the next two were the lead-in. The 0.4, 0.5, 0.55 kind of stuff. That's what's weird about this, is that since the Heidelin Zodiark story is done, and the 0.1 has been essentially the start of the next expansion, I just wonder how long that will go. Because if the Archfiends are dealt with now, I mean, I guess I'll find out the little tease for 0.4 at the end of all this today. But very, very curious. Because Final Fantasy just has, it doesn't need you like the whole big bad behind the big bad trope that WoW keeps doing, which is so played out and tiresome and boring and contrived and really obnoxious at this stage. Final Fantasy just kind of, it can add a new location with a new total storyline that's just pulled from their huge library and not have it be directly connected, even though this is interwoven with the main narrative, the 13th and the Void Shard, all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't necessarily need the same connective tissue yet that the previous installments of the game have had. Same dialogue. Same dialogue. Same dialogue. Alrighty, this should be quest. Is it 6? Or 7? I lost count. Paths barred. Oh. We got some food. Yo, free Garlic and pizza. Let's go. That's the food that I eat on healing most of the time. Zero wishes to know your next destination. All right. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes, but first we should return to Radzadhan to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at the Megaduta. We just go into the Megaduta? The Meghaduta? Let's just teleport. Don't to RP run all the way to a... Disconnected. All right. Oh, I was not properly logged out. Please wait to log in again. All right, we'll just sit here on the load screen for a little bit. Get wrecked. Yep, just got wicked DC'd, man. We'll just admire the paladin armor and my artifact shield that does match. This is from the armor is from Endwalker. This is the cover art armor, but my sword and shield is from Shadowbringers. It's part of the relic quest line, but it still matches. I mean, paladin is pretty simple, right? Silver, gold, blue. There you go. Dash of white. It's pretty good. That's a weird disconnect. I mean, lots of people are teleporting back and forth in the shards in Radzadhan, so... Yep. I want to say it's step 2, because one of the steps is awful, with the little, like, weird buckler shield and, like, the fencing sword. That one's terrible. But I want to say it's step 2, because there are 4 steps, right? The initial, and then like the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and of course each tier has the glow and not glow. This is obviously the glow version. When I take it off my back, because I'm not up to date with all the Hildebrand stuff yet, so I don't have the Hildebrand weapons. That's one thing I'm just slowly working on here and there, is getting the Hildebrand stuff done. All right, let's see if I don't crash again trying to go to Radzadhan. My load screen plugin is currently broken for a couple more days, maybe. So we just have black screen. So my first dungeon clear, I only got one piece of the new set that's usable for me. Bob, have you seen the full... I can probably go to the Glamour website. But have you seen the healer set from the dungeon? Is it any good? Because what I was gathering from looking at the other sets is that it has like that Heaven's Ward ARR gloss texture, and it looks kind of bad. Like this is the tank chest piece from the new dungeon. It looks like reprised old armor. I think Gustav yesterday was asking if it's like reprised Void Arc armor, which would put it in that older style, because it has that like glossiness that makes it look kind of bad. So yeah, I'm not sure. These are the 4 pieces I got from the dungeon. I might spam a few runs of it later tonight and see if I can get the healer stuff. Because speaking of, as we are transitioning away from paladin gameplay, I'm gonna heal the trial, just because something I'm more comfortable with. This is the Troya set from the previous dungeon. I've collected the whole thing. The staff is not. The staff is from last expansion, because it's just really simple cane staff. But this is the stuff from the previous dungeon for healer caster. It's got the whole same like 0-1 eye look with the broken brim here. So this looks cool as hell. We're meeting at the Megaduta. But yeah, I'm not sure because you can see like the texture work on this looks fantastic. Look at like the sleeve and everything. I mean, it looks fantastic for base Final Fantasy XIV because I don't run G-Shade or anything. Because if you run the texture upgrade stuff and the high resolution G-Shade filters, the game can look much better, but I'm not running any of that stuff. Use the artifact gloves from Idleshire. It has similar style, which is why that's what came to mind. Oh, the Void Arc set for the... Yeah. Well, the Idleshire vendor has a few different armor sets, right? This is also really cool because this hat works with buns. Although they could just do this with all of them because they just clip through. The hat doesn't have ear holes. There's actually a mod, like a graphical one that works with a lot of hats to make them work with Viera, that actually puts like ear blobs to make it look like it doesn't just clip through the hat. But don't use mods in 14. We don't have any actions up right now. Not that it super matters. All right, let us begin the next quest. This one is the connection point to the trial. So this is the end of this little chain here. It's definitely raining as well.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Azdaja's legacy.
It's neat that the live rendered cutscenes in the game. This is some anime rain though. Do you see the pixels on this rain on stream, or does it blur together? Look at this. Look at this anime rain. It's so good. Sorry, Varshawn. Sorry. Wait a minute. Ah. That makes sense. Was that
What was that?
That's what I was. Yep. Giant pillar of fire.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Okay. Onward then. That was in rods? Basically? By the front gate, if I am flipping my map around in my head correctly. Could be outside. Yeah, outside the front gate. We just ran all the way. There's no way.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom.
Yes?
A massive fiend then took to the skies.
Oh, is this the next Archfiend? Is this the trial?
Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did
Can't
you
even see my
where it was
face.
headed?
Okay, so it's just hat. Camera POV of Warrior of Light. Hat.
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
Okay.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you.
Can we talk about how Varshawn, a simulacrum avatar, fake body of a dragon, look at his shoes? He ran all the way out here in those shoes. This boy's got like 2-inch heels on. That's impressive. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Zero's got heels on too.
Buffalo Isle is connected to Azdaja's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Kanyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
Yeah, it's Kanyatso. Like Yahtzee, Yatso, Kanyatso. The double Z. It's like a T sound.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with.
Oh, shit.
I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait,
Oh.
you heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature were sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
But the other flying creature is a dragon they've already seen. Eh. I'll see to the fiend, or we can work together on this. Gotta be reassuring, right? Hit him with the number 2. I'm just all hat.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the isle for casualties.
Mm-hmm.
The fiend, I leave to you.
All right. Hat.
The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
Very well.
So reluctant.
Then Estinian and I will make for Azdaja's legacy and secure the gate.
All right.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response.
Yes.
Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
Hat. I'm here to shoot laser beams and spin in circles. We know the fiend was headed north. That still leaves a lot of ground for us to cover, us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I have a flying mount. I know people who may have seen something. We split up and make inquiries. Oh boy. Sure. I want to see Zero talk to people. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it's best, then very well. So, where to then? To the fishermen? On the coast? Oh, the great work and the encampment at Hamsa Hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I'll head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. Hey, go talk to the elephant people. I think this would be a bad time to go do my my dailies. That'd be a bad time to do my dailies. It is super foggy now. This is very. Don't look at my booty shorts. This is very ominous. The weather effects are just randomized too. It's just that it's a foggy day outside, but it does add an extra level of ambiance. That's for sure. I do like how all the, because we're in fog, my mount reacts to it. See all the fog getting fluttered off its wings? That's very cool. Very subtle. Yeah, it's this little place we went for the dungeon. This is like a forward outcropping / little hatchery thing. Well, I think it turned into a hatchery. There's another one that's up the hill. Hello, Nabdeen. Mhudi. So the light over the Bowflow remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We'll continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I mean, there's nothing out there. Unless this glow in the sky is supposed to be it. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Bowflow remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from an explosion. But now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kagda. Kadga. If it was in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Oh yeah, we talked to Nabdeen. What's up, bud? I presume you come to investigate the explosion at the Baflow remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? I saw a MCU light pillar reach from the ground into the sky. A fiend emerged from an explosion and flew towards Kadga. But by the sisters. I'll learn this sooner. Never mind. There's no time to waste. I'll take some free pizza, please. And it's high quality pizza. Moi. Just Nabdeen's like, quick, we have to go. There's a fiend that just flew out a giant fireball, but have these 2 medium pizzas. You're like, oh, fuck yeah. Just shove that in my pocket. I mean, technically right now I have 77 pizzas in my pocket. So, I mean, speaking of pizza pocket. No. Just right into the pizza pocket. All right, little tease here. Desires Untold. Now appraise the situation. Nabdeen is eager to take action. Get some materia. I do believe this is the trial. So that's it for this chunk. The next piece will be my first time experiencing the trial quest and wrap up to the patch 6.3 MSQ. It'll be my, I don't know what the, oh, Bob wants to go to the trial. Okay. Well, I'm unable to join party right now, but one moment, Bob. One moment, you're getting ahead of me. Hold on. Thank you for watching live. If you are, hit the like button. If you are not watching live and you're watching this in VOD form, also hit the like button or come by the streams. Thank you very much for watching. All right, let me just name that footage chunk and then bump her back in and we'll be good to go. All right. Let me accept Bob's invitation. I mean, you can give me lead. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on, there's so many people around now. Hello, internet friends, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.3 MSQ. God's Revel lands Tremble. My name is Bay. We are going into the trial now. The next Archfiend in this Final Fantasy IV fiesta of funhouse enemies. I was trying to get more F's there. I just lost it. But Desires Untold. No faffing about except for my intros, which are totally, completely devoid of cringe. Now appraise the situation. Nabdeen is eager to take action. I also have eaten the entire pizza before this, so let's get underway. Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee. Have you been... Sorry. We were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. It was a giant MCU space laser. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to the top of Kadka? Or I'll go there and see if the fiend is indeed true. Or if the fiend is indeed truly there. Yeah, we'll go to that one. I'm just going to fly up there on my Phoenix. There's no telling what manner of enemy this may be. I'm imagining it's an enemy that I take on with 7 of my adventurer friends, and I'm going to spam glare and spin in circles 5 seconds faster than before. And again, you are more than capable of defending yourself as you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull grounds are situated at the base of the Kadga. That's true. It's the big mining quarry thing. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Quitanar? My brain saw that name and just went, what? Quentin, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend. I mean, the sisters keep you. I'm gonna go talk to Quentin. Whoosh. I think Phaedron said he wanted to go do the trial with me again too, but the thing is, it's almost better to go with like less friends that have already done it, because then you have higher chance of like mistakes and not just one-shotting it. Because everyone's usually, if you're going in there with a brand new group, everyone's just sight reading the mechanics, right? Get the vapors? I got the vapors. Yeah, it's normal trial. That's totally fair. You want to climb Gadga? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There is an earthquake alert and triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit has been blocked. Of course it is. Nice Vegeta hair, though, by the way. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak to Ramul. Stramul. He climbs like a liger? He climbs like a liger? A lion tiger? And might know the other way up, if not the gentlest way. Okay, we're going. We're sprinting. We're sprinting. We're sprinting. Yeah, they mine this rock for assaults and things. I reached the top of the Kadga. After what just happened, that should be the last place I know to want to be. But yes, I'm familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Well, I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, all right? Okay. Fade to black load screen. It's suddenly not foggy. How long have we been running? I'm just running out here in the sun, in the...
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Stola.
We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Well, don't just that beat all.
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void.
F.
Kanyatso and Azdaja's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
It'd be pretty ballsy if they actually removed the dungeon from, like, the roulettes and stuff. So you couldn't actually run anymore. Obviously, roulettes aren't story-based. That's just gameplay. So the vault is, dunked. Okay. Well, then. I didn't see that coming. We are up the mountain. Oh. Hesperos? Dude, nice delts. Look at those calves too. Rawr.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world too, once.
Hat. One of Golbez's champions, I presume? Or are you the one who destroyed the treasure vault? I mean, come on, hit him with a 1. I'm just a talking hat. Okay.
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
That is aggressively faithful to what I remember of his pixel art. That's so cool. Yeah, the old pixel art from like Final Fantasy, that's so neat. That's all. He has less stuff on his head, but that's so good. Even with the right arm cloaked over. Oh, that's so... His original art is very cartoonishly painted in that red and purple. This is a bit more subtle, but that's awesome.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit I remain a man. A prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon.
Okay, how do you just know that?
But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Yep. I must go. My people need me. All right, then. Mount ordeals. Probably ordeals? It just can't be Mount Ordeals. That'd be kind of lame. Mount Ordealis, maybe? I don't know. All right, then. Where the hell are we? Passage to Giant Skull Grounds. So is there a new... Oh, yeah, there is. So at the mine, there is a new path up into the mountain for the actual trial location. Okay. Yep. Though seemingly impossible, Vritra senses the presence of Azdaja in the source, prompting you to travel north to bitterly cold Garlemald, the mountains you do battle with Cagnazio. But though you prevail, your victory proves hollow. The Archfiend of Fire, Rubicante, seizes on your absence from Razatan and moves to destroy the Void Gate in Alzadal's legacy. When confronted at the base of Kadga, he issues you a challenge, and thus do you make for the summit to extinguish the flame of the Voidsent's ambition. Yeah, something like that, Q. Yeah, Mount Ord Eals. Yeah. Something fancy pronunciation, you know, put some stink on it, you know. All right, I assume you're ready, Bob. Let's go. What are you, oh, are you crafting? Maybe crafting. Bum bum. Bum bum. Oh boy, one more Tombstone of Causality. Just one more. Waiting on Bob. Waiting on Bob. One moment. Oh, he might be in. Oh, okay. It's very possible he is literally in a craft. All right. What's my healer level gear up to anyway right now? 620. Not too bad. Oh, we can upgrade the 610 crafted to 620 now, can't we? I can upgrade my ring. Unless there's something we can replace it with to actually go, because the other blue quality ring is not good for healers right now. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Donish reluctant to send you headlong in a danger. Sramul. Yeah, showed us an alternative trail that leads up to the mountaintop, and so you begin your climb to ascend who or what has made its nest atop Kadka. The 630 tome ring is better than 620 augmented. Is it? But the augmented is better than the 620 tome ring. Well, just because I'm primarily gearing Astro, so I think they still want the meld for spell speed. I'll have to go look at the vendor for it later, yeah. I'll have to go look. Are you ready, sir? Taps foot. Yeah. Although right now, White Mage is good with spell speed as well. Just because we don't have the mana problems aren't really present. But they used to be. Let's see how fast this fills up. I don't think it's part of the trial roulette, so usually it's only people that are actually doing this part of the story. Yeah, both of my healers. I mean, when I'm raiding on Astro, for example, that doesn't need piety. Like, you don't want it on any piece of gear. It's just a wasted stat. It's so much mana regen already. But, I mean, White Mage can use some piety. But I also don't raid on White Mage compared to raiding on Astro. Got 1 tank and 1 DPS. Oh, you were crafting the... Yeah. The samurai ruby weapon. Did you have... Do we have any ruby pieces in the guild coffer? Or did you just buy the piece off the board? Because usually these go for like $1 million. Was it like $1 million for the piece? Oh, here we go. Wait for us to be in the group. Hit him with the hoy. Yep, we can do the summoning ritual now, so. The 2 Lalafels in front. Boop, boop. The Autarch of Flame, Rubicante.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Hey, it's a big flat circle. Let's go. Another Final Fantasy IV remix? Yeah, it's the party. Bob, what the hell is that? Bob, fix your... Bob.
The Archfiend of Fire has no equal.
Indeed.
The glory of fire.
He's pulling fire from that side of the board. Triangular hit. Oh. So that side.
Lick at your heels.
Are we not touching the... You want to touch the red?
Darkest flames to me.
Oh, it's Zodiarkish. Oh, the ground is a fuse. Am I reading it correctly? Oh, cool.
Naught but ash will remain.
The grounds are fuses. Oops, wrong button.
Burn!
Whoop. Oh, walking circles. Walking fire tornadoes. Whoop. Line nuke. Whoop. Whoop. Emis pushes you around quite a bit. So left side becomes the plane of fire madness. It's very Dark Souls.
Flames to lick at your heels.
So that just means he's in this pattern then. Here? Oh. Oh, okay, we're still fine. The purple circle rotates. We need to be, you know, like here-ish. Yep. This is gonna rotate over one and blow up next to us. Fire off from this side. Yep.
Naught but ash will remain.
Oh. Phase 2. Add phase. These bomb bats? Flame scent. Tank buster on you? Nope. Well, it was, but the bard was a little close.
All will burn.
Hey, raid buster, wings up. Oh, it's a dot.
Show you real flame.
Cool.
You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough?
Oh,
I
cutscene.
am one with the flames.
Oh, his body is half and half. Yeah. Is Sephiroth? Oh, the tank is like in the cutscene under his feet.
You are the first to behold this form.
The tank is getting stepped on?
The flames rise higher.
Excuse me? Individual raid buster with a raid-wide bleed?
On my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate.
I'm good. Oh, it. Oh, then it echoes out. Okay. I got a Bob side 3 reses.
To ashes with you.
Ooh, okay. Okay, this is an Archfiend move because Barbricia does the same thing, roughly. That out and in slashes. Double tank slices.
I shall tear you asunder.
This is the fire tornadoes. Just gonna pop Lily on that. Grade wide, maybe? That was a stance change. Oh, okay, yeah. Changing the arena. That animation is really cool. Also, those statues
Flames to lick at your heels.
are like fire giants. Oh, whoops. The nose already built up. My brain. Here. So this is going to be in extreme. This is going to have multiple. He probably lights multiple wicks, I'm going to imagine. You have to solve multiple rotations. It becomes. We should be fine here. It's going to be this one right here. Yeah, I'm assuming he lights multiple wicks or fuses.
Naught but ash will remain.
That's neat. It is a little hard to see with all friendly spell effects turned on, but I wouldn't be doing that if I was actually raiding for real. This is for fun. All the spell effects. Oh, walking circles. Oh no! The Black Mage greed! And I totally full healed him. That just landed after the tick. Okay, Rubicante. Cool. The room cut open thing is neat, but definitely not as... He's not as involved in the story as Barbricia was from the previous. Because Barbricia was like this build-up and this reveal and the camera angle. It was told in a more menacing way because she was more directly involved. Whereas Rubicante is just like, aha, I'm Rubicante. Aha. You know, like he wasn't fully part of the story integration until now. I mean, cool fight, but not as... That was as much showmanship. There was a lot more showmanship with Barbricia. I mean, you can go back and watch that from 6.2, because my first time Barbricia stuff, I think we even wiped just because of her mechanics and her sword combos and all the stuff like that. And there was more showmanship in this one. This is a little more subtle with Rubicante. He had a very specific thing. He's impacted the story, destroying our way to enter the 13th. So that's a problem. But his story involvement is much more subtle. Less flair, despite the fact that he just like multi flared us for his raid break, right? All the flare bubbles blowing up. Okay. I got 3 player commendations, Bob. Get bent. sorry. Sorry. Just saw it before my text box faded away.
A step too slow.
Oh. Okay. It's true, Bob. It's true.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
We're getting the sad music for Rubicante right now. So what's his backstory going to be? We'll find out in the next, not the next quest, but the one after that's going to be the back history of these two. That was simple. It was fun, cool mechanic. The cutting the room in half to opening up to like the fire plane was neat, but like I said, just not as much je ne sais quoi as Barbricia. What is it that Golbez seeks? Or why do you fight?
Why do you fight?
Mr. Pandaria? What is it you wish to save? Yeah. With number 2? What is it you wish to say? What are you trying to
know your enemy's heart?
Well, before you explode into etherical dust, sure.
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
There's some cool story involved in the fall of this shard and what happened to them. It's just, I hope the story doesn't keep playing out in the way, because we've already dealt with all the Asians wanting to get back to their world, and you know, and the conjunction of the spheres and all this stuff, and wanted to bring back everything they had before Hydaelyn sundered everything. Whereas some of the story elements for the Archfiend stuff with Golbez, that they just want to, like, they want what they had back, which is definitely a fine story motif, but from like a demonic side, I don't know if you can look at Archfiends and the Void entities as demons exactly, but I hope there's more to it than just Golbez wants purple crystal back plot. Hat, the cutscene. Oh, what we got? Yeah, because their whole thing is they were nothing. They were just fading away blob void creatures. This is all 4 of them.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath. Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
Golbez is like 40% pectoral muscle. You notice that?
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Asian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality.
By the way, the game is called Final Fantasy XIV, and there are 14 shards. Today you learned?
A reality to which we may journey, if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
He's Italian?
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
This game's weird.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
It's true.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken.
I suppose he means wheel of depravity from their point of view is because the void sent all the creatures because they can't really die. Zera's talked about it before. That's got to be a terrible way to exist, where you're just eating each other to not die. And then if you die, you slowly over time just coalesce back into, you know, a void blob ether, and then you got to eat to. It's like playing Spore. But every time you get to like the highest tier in Spore, you go right back to being a single-celled organism. You start all over again. Like, it's just this perpetual cycle that they're stuck in, which, you know, that sounds not great.
Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls until only the hunger remains.
Yep, right there.
Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Logical.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Next patch, I'm assuming. Make for our moon. For the moon? Wait. Make for our moon. Like with the Loporrits? The Loporrits moon? Like the dark side of it? It is true. The only side of the moon that we are on is the one that faces Eorzea. Yeah, I don't know. Our moon or the moon of the 13th? That's a good question. How do we get there? We have to fly there on the Ragnarok? I don't know where it is. Let's see. Does he have any rationale for this? I mean, he's about to explode, so.
Never. Our triumph is at hand.
Really?
And the knowledge will avail you naught.
How? But. I mean, it sounds like evil villain speak, but there's nothing going. It's just Golbez.
But to be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
That's a cool shot. That's probably the thumbnail. That was a cool shot. That was neat. Yeah, so he's not getting Contra Memoria crystalled because he expended all his ether to fight us. And to travel, probably. Combination of traveling all that distance of space and fighting us makes him explode. Okay. My inquiries delayed me. I am not accustomed to conversation, but I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there is a better way. Yours, the future you strive for, is one I wish to see. I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast. I'll take the crit. Huh. I mean, it is a bit of a similar story flatline to the Ascian stuff, but I guess it's not necessarily getting back what they had. It's trying to just, again, that cycle of life and death purgatory that they're stuck in. All right. Title drop quest for patch 6.3, God's Revel, lands Tremble. Zero is already contemplating your next move. Nothing more for us here. What of Azdaja's legacy? Has that been a word from Y'shtola and the others? Nope, not that I'm aware of. I see. Frustrating, perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more voidsent. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others. An RP fly over there real quick. This patch, whereas it's still, you know, it's great writing, character moments, etc., it, oh, do I have to actually probably talk to you to go in? The one thing I'm sort of noticing about this patch overall, I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's very similar to the previous one in structure and everything. They're always like, there's only so much that happens in each of these because really they're no preference. Oh, never mind. I clicked on the 69 instance. Okay. Oh, I never clicked on this Chocobo Keep. but maybe we'll walk in the front door of Rod's. I haven't done this in a long time. There is a little bit of I'm getting a slight hint at clearly Yoshi P and other team members, development staff. They're different teams, but I'm getting this slight twinge that because of the development of Final Fantasy XVI, there's a little less salt sprinkled on this one, you know, a little less seasoning in comparison. It could also be that it's just a little more of this story and it's not super involved, considering that this is the 0.3 of a 5 patch cycle. So I really wonder where this next cinematic is going to trend towards and open up for the next 2 patch cycles. Seems like those are already inside. Let's join them. Yeah, it's still freaking raining outside. Good to see you both have returned hale and whole. Your friends are not long ago. You ready with the satrap? Shall I show you in? Yes, I'm ready for cutscenes. It's Dragon Boy. Is it time to stand around in a square circle and talk about plot? All the colors. Is Zira's first time seeing a dragon?
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate.
Yeah.
But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
I love how my Deadpool mouth still moves underneath the texture.
Golbez aspires to deliver voidsent unto the source.
Yes.
Where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
It's not even that evil. It's really not even that evil of a desire, I suppose, except when all the voidsent come through and like eat a whole bunch of humans in the process.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Yeah, see, Astidian gets it. And why I say humans, like the race in Eorzea, the all the different races were split from one original, and they all became cat girls and boys and buns and elves and whatever, but and rows and things. But yeah, I imagine there's overall that doesn't sound like a terrible notion, except for the fact of all the death that might happen.
Indeed, voidsent themselves are inherently dangerous.
No.
Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered.
Yeah.
'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
We can't let that happen, or how can we prevent this? Yeah, move the conversation forward. We've already dealt with stuff of this nature before, so ish.
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Yep.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Except that we do have the Ragnarok.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Mm-hmm.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect.
Mm-hmm. Unless...
Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
And go talk about the Ragnarok.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Fair enough.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
High five.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Yeah. Indeed. Just total will be more than a match for those tomes. Or how about a little training to keep your lance arm honed? Let's go. Can we... a little one-on-one? Come on, Estinian. Let's go. Fisticuffs.
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Oh, damn it.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment.
Character arc.
I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
Mm-hmm.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Sad dragon. Sad dragon. Oh, it's Tiny Varshan. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hands has Thavnir been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope when the sight of my sister's left eye had bereft and adrift for a time. Oh, left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Alzadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I, too, shall have my vessel improved ahead for our next foray. What does that mean? Is Varshan going to upgrade his avatar to an all-rounder? That could be kind of cool. Like an actual progression of his involvement in us as a trust companion. Or, I don't know, something. It might mean actually nothing besides just, you know, fluff dialogue, but... To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme, but no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. This is the cutscene I was waiting for. This is the... Yep. It's Troya? This is in Troya. Yes, hello? That's the moon. Meanwhile, on the moon in the 13th. On the 13th moon. Yeah, so that's where his evil lair is. His floating castle shard thing. He's all alone now. Uh-oh. Yep.
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the great flow.
The camera did never pan up in the previous two cutscenes. I guess that answers that question. Yep.
In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Cue the Johnny Cash. Oh. Oh, that's actually so cool. Okay, fair enough. It's I mean, that's just our moon. Well, sort of. Ooh. Awesome skybox. That's the 13th, though. Not looking too good.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh.
Interesting how the moon on the 13th also has a giant hole crater in the middle of it. That's where Golbez is. And they're all reflections of themselves, right? They're all copies, quote unquote, or reflections, mirrored reflections of each other. That's just gameplay stuff. They took the same model and then tweaked it a bit, but that from a story perspective, they both have giant holes, at least these two so far, ours and the 13th.
The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Oh. Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads and none may go. Hallowed and harrowed. Well, yeah, it's freaking raining outside. Hold on. There we go. Man. Okay. Yeah, this is like a weird interim quest period for this whole story bit. Like, it moves the story forward, but it doesn't... Like, nothing goes like, oh my god, right? There's no ridiculously craziness to it all. It's just like good extra, more story, a little more about Golbez. All the archfiends have been defeated. Yeah, I don't know. This felt a little lighter compared to the previous one. I guess there was more impact being on the 13th and what happened there. It's still good. It was cool. Babricha, definitely a way better trial for the story than Rubicante. Just an overall flair. Although Cognatio was definitely pretty funny. That was a great reveal yesterday anyway from the live stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more to say. I mean, it's good. It's totally fine. It's just not, it didn't like punch you in the oh crap moments. Like the reveal of the moon, that's where Golbez is on, and that the 13th has a moon just like ours, so you imagine that each of the shards all have similar situations, ones that are left anyway, also have moons. I don't know how significant that's going to be, if they're going to keep using that trope, because they can't just keep going to the same well, just because the 13th and the Voidsent it's a similar story to the Ascians. Not exactly, but it's similar-ish. They just kind of want the end of this purgatory they're living in, where the Ascians wanted to smush everything back together and go back to before all this stuff exploded, basically. But yeah, that's that. That was patch 6.3. Gods, Revel, Lands, Tremble for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Up next, for those that are watching live, we're going to do the wrap-up post-quest, which is more information and lore about the Archfiends. And for those watching VOD form, that'll also be coming out in some time from whenever this comes out. So thank you very much for watching. Like buttons, subscribe buttons, whatever buttons. I don't know. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let me just name that chunk. I need to find. It should just be at the same NPC down the road here. Let's go over here and find it. And again, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Alliance raid story and unlock. Yeah, so the guard was just like right here before. He does not seem to be here now. Ah, he's way over here in the Hall of the Radiant Host. Yeah, shadowed pasts once more. You can't do anything combat-wise when you have the umbrella on. Hold on, do I have the voice for that?
Hello? Maybe this is kind of it. I don't know if I need the echo.
Because I was doing the little void guy with a voice. A little voice changer, because he's this little blob. Yeah, this one. The sullen-eyed voidsent. Okay. Let's do this little outro extra quest here. Shadowed Pass once more, shall we? Hello, internet friends, and welcome back yet again to the final part of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker's patch 6.3 MSQ. This, however, is not directly in line. This is an additional after chapter. We had this as well for the previous patch up here at the Hall of the Radiant Host. Shadowed Pasts once more. The previous one was just called Shadowed Pasts. This is this little Voidsent that also came through from the 13th. And doing this quest line, you learn more about the Archfiends. So let's learn more about the Archfiends and get an orchestron roll. Somewhere in the world. Ambitious Rive. This is one of the... It's probably the dungeon music. Did the dungeon... It can't be the trial music. Usually that drops from the boss. So probably the dungeon song. But We'll have to go find some blobs potentially and then learn more about these archfiends. So the Radiant Scout is keeping a close eye on the sullen-eyed voidsent. It's Master Bay. Last time we spoke, I had continued keeping an eye on the voidsent. I have stood here for 4 months. While the creatures give me no reason to believe that they pose a danger, the rest of them remain at large. My fellows and I have yet to come by any eyewitness information, but their forms being what they are, they cannot have gotten far in 4 months! Of course, it could make our search easier if they were likewise drawn to Radzadhan.
My other selves have been telling me about their adventures. Truly, your world is a fascinating place.
Nothing like exploring a new city, or your world is fascinating too. Yeah, headed with the number 2.
So you're enjoying hearing my tales? I will be glad to share more with you. Once I found the rest of me, that is. The others have more knowledge of many mighty voidsent, you see. This sensation. Could it be? Yes, I feel them. The rest of myself. I'm very close now. There's 4 of them. Unless I'm mistaken, they're somewhere in the city. Please find them for me, that I might be whole again. As before, by way of payment, I will tell you about powerful voidsent and their pasts. Now, the nearest appears to be this way. Perhaps it's a good place to start.
The nearest where? He's just pointing to the wall. The rest of his fellows have appeared in the city? Then you had best track them down. Oh yeah, this guy talks to us telepathically. I don't know, anime magic. Judging by the direction, I expect the nearest one is in Dharma. I leave the creatures in your capable hands. What are you laughing at, Gustav? What are you laughing at? I see you laughing in chat. Now, where are we going? Oh, good lord. I mean, yeah. The one by the Mega Duta. We can go over there real quick. Sorry, by the Mega Duta. Just as happenstance happens, it's just like, suddenly, I feel my other blob selves. Please, suddenly go find. They haven't been anywhere for 4 months. Until now. Until... Oh, there he is. Wayward Hecti.
Been looking for me, you say? Sorry for the trouble. I found a place with a beautiful water and thought I'd have a rollick. Ended up being washed away. I tried to get back upstream, swimming against the flow, and I managed to come this far when you appeared. After all that effort. I've nothing more to reunite with my other selves. But if you've been promised a tale, then you shall have one.
Nothing but small fry.
See that mortal there? He fished me up, but promptly released me while calling me a hideous slug. I don't know what that was about, but it's worked out well enough.
Oh, to be out in the open sea and catch something big. But until I can afford a halfway decent rod, I'll have to put up with this tired old fishing pole.
I know the feeling well, the desire to chase out a big fish. I used to be a fisherman too, you see, together with my brother. But the Contra Memoria wreaked havoc on the ocean's ether, and nary any fish remained to be caught. Each morning we would wake up not knowing, we don't know. We didn't know, actually, we didn't know. Whether we'd have food to fill our bellies. I also didn't used to be a blob slime eyeball back then either. On a day like so many before, we were waiting in vain for a bite. My brother's face was fixed in a grimace, and I assumed he was cursing the war in his mind. But it turned out he was thinking about something else altogether. And then, when he finally spoke, the frustration was plain in his voice. Even if they were fish to catch, is this how I'm going to live out my days? Sitting endlessly with a pole in my hand. It's like dying a slow death, and I can't take it anymore. More so than a privation. It was the mundane, unchanging nature of our lives that bothered him. In the next instance he blurted out, "That's it! Or if there's a war, I'm going to fight too. That's the way I won't be bored, at least." Just like that, he threw aside his rod and set off, right into the thick of the conflict.
He went to play Dark Souls?
Damn it. It's over. Oh, holy crap. Who the hell are you?
Just punch that man's plate helmet. Okay. Of course. Just camera tilt up, ignore. Just punch the shit out of that guy. What the hell?
Whoever you are, I'm in your debt. Having exhausted my powers, I was all but defeated, but now none remain to oppose me here. Perhaps you consider serving me. You'll be well rewarded, of course. I could grant you riches, castles.
Yeah, because there was a split between the darkness and the light memoriates, and obviously the darkness one won. The darkness side won due to what happened in the 13th, clearly. He's gonna punch you too. Yep. Yep. Yep.
What's the meaning of this? Weren't you a friend? Friend? I'm just after some excitement, so come on, give it to me!
Anime teeth. Yes, you punch that spear with your bare hand. He's dead. Oh god, what? Really? They're both dead? He's not dead, he's breathing.
There you are, thank heavens. What were you thinking, taking on Memoriat with your bare fists?
How strong you may be, you're lucky to be alive. Oh, however strong you may be, and how strong you may be. It means that is a row? This man is 97% muscle, 2% brain, 1%, I don't know, power of will, 15% reason to remember the name. I lost the sauce.
Alive.
Fair enough.
Yes, I've never felt so alive.
That face, though. That face was definitely something. What is that? What is this face? Chad Rowe smug smile now on the Mog station for $3.99. Oh, where are you going?
No more chasing small fry for me. From now on, I'm going to live for the thrill of battle. I'll seek out those stronger than me, and I'll give them the taste of my fist. I'm renaming myself to Goku. For no reason. Just sounds good.
My eyes?
Never have I felt so alive as I did, risking life and limb, he said as he strode away, never to return. Sometime afterwards, a rumor reached me of a fearsome warrior. The man would arrive unannounced on the battlefield, trounce anyone and everyone indiscriminately, before disappearing again. Ignazio, he was called. And they cursed for a feral dog. He was enough of me to know that my brother is still alive.
Also, he was Italian? Apparently.
It was only when I became a voidsent that I came to understand my brother. To understand the emptiness he felt in his mundane life. It inspired me to want to break free from my own unchanging existence and instilled me in a longing for this world. And for all his quirks, he was still a good and kind brother, always looking out for me and helping me with my fishing. Like everyone, he must have turned into a voidsent. If he had a chance to come here, I believe he would have found a purpose in life. A proper one. Thanks to you. Oh, sorry.
Whenever I post hee online, it's not hee, it's
I could relive those old memories. And with that, I had best go enjoy my other selves. Be seeing you!
All right then. Party Finder getting you down, looking to learn current content. X, Y, and Z Free Company is recruiting new players and veteran players looking to stay up to date with the game. How the hell do I get to that? What jumping puzzle is that? That's a jumping puzzle to land on that. I don't even know how to get there. What the hell? I have no idea how to get there. That's for damn sure. I guess I can cut across this way. Go past the fibers shop. Can't mount in cities. RP reasons. Let's go over here. We got another one over here. Maybe? Is it down below? It's down below. Ah! There we are.
Business a mortal had with me. The rest of me are safe? Thank goodness. It was worth risking myself to let the others escape. No sooner had we arrived in this world than we were attacked by a fearsome creature of stone. I drew their attention and after scrambling hither and yon, managed to get myself to safety. But to be so jealously guard treasure, you mortals must truly be fond of it. Lo, there's another place for storing it right there.
That entrance right there is to one of the treasure map locations, to the Sluiceway, I believe. They say it's mountain after mountain of treasure in there. We just need to find the coffers that act as portals. Yeah, that's to the Sluiceway. Which is the... awkwardly, that's the Stormblood treasure maps? Or something? Because they teased Radzadhan before you actually got to this expansion. But I could be wrong on when those maps were in the game. And then survive the Guardians and Deadly Fiends. I don't like our chances with just the 3 of us. Yeah, it's kind of like an 8-person party thing. Less of us means a bigger share for each. It's not how the loot works in there, I'm sorry. Exactly. Besides, what's an adventure without a little danger? Really not sure about this.
To willingly throw oneself into danger. It's truly a strange mortal quirk. Unlike your kind, we voidsents are quite risk-averse. For instance, we wouldn't think to challenge a stronger being. Except for him, perhaps. A hard fellow who loved fighting for his own sake. His name was Cognatio. And there was nothing he feared in his domain. Employing deception, he trapped his foes and downed them into the bottomless mire. It mattered not how strong they were, all fell before him. Yet despite his victories, he never truly was satisfied. And though a chance meeting, he would learn the reason why.
Insert Golbez voice here. I can't do an Italian voice. It's not even.
That you should repel my attack. You're tougher than I expected. To whom do I speak?
I am Cognazio, and I'll bet you're one of you're the one they say is seeking out the strong. Well, if it's a battle you want, then you need look no further.
Lest you misunderstand, I do not desire fruitless battle. On the contrary, 'twould seem that it is you who seek out the strong. Why?
I don't know what effects. I mean, Golbez's voice is all effects in a way.
When you're hungry, you devour. It doesn't matter who. Your luck ran out when you strolled into my domain. Yeah, my ninja way. None would so risk themselves simply because of an empty stomach. Nay, my friend, the source of your hunger lies elsewhere.
What is this power? Swelling within me.
Yes, 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 I can do it. I can win. I can do this.
What is this ether, so pure and sublime? There's so much of it, I'm ripe to burst. And yet, I still don't feel satisfied.
Do you see? It's not for ether that you thirst, but battle. You'll not quench your thirst with stagnant swamp water. Nay, not save that of a raging torrent will sate you.
What do you mean?
There is no joy to be had in ensnaring your quarry. For victory to have savor, you must place yourself in the midst of danger. If you join me, I shall see to it you never want for dread foes. I shall see to it you never want for dread foes to grant you satisfaction. What say you?
I shall see to it you never want for dread foes to grant you satisfaction. Golbez voice, but also Old English voice. Sure, I get it, but like also, what?
Why do I feel as though I've remembered something? I've remembered something important. Whoever you are, I would know more. Yeah, my ninja way.
I don't have the energy for this character.
And thus did he find a place to belong, upon the fine line that divides the devourer and the devoured. If he could do battle with just one worthy foe, he told himself, he could go to his rest forever satisfied. From that day forth, Cognazio tirelessly sought out those who might be able to best him, each time hoping for bliss, but knowing that, like as not, his appointment ultimately awaited. A yearning so strong, nothing else matters. Do you have such a thing driving you to, mortal? Looking back, it was extremely reckless for me to come to this world, but it was worth every bit of danger, and more. I can't wait to share my experiences with myself. I'll be on my way now. Thanks for coming to find me.
Yeah, what drives me is pizza. It's cool they're actually here, though. These NPCs are actually here. Hello, stranger. You're a challenger too? Seems House Centers deigned to open up part of their treasure vault in an offer to let spirits into the city. Yeah, there is a new treasure map. Is there a new treasure map or a new just treasure portal? I have 9 Azdaja coins. Goodness. I don't have any maps on me. I do not. Okay. Next.
The rest of me are here too? What a relief! I was taking in the sights in the village nearby when I realized I'd become separated. I'm glad I decided to follow the clamor and head to this city. There are so many mortals here. So many beautiful buildings. I'm a connoisseur of buildings, you see. I love how they're all straight edges and curvatures.
Father, what is that building? That's a fountain, son, you dumbass. This, my boy, is the resting place of the great Azdaja. He was a puddle in his previous life. Now we endlessly recycle his body in a never-ending fountain. Now that I think of it, it sounds kind of awful. Centuries ago, he journeyed here from the mainland and helped end the war between the Matanagna tribes, and that which laid the foundation of the nation of Radzatan. So it's thanks to him that we all get along?
Ah, a tomb. A place for mortals to remember the dead. It calls to mind people of my own past. My mother, who died in the Consfra Memoria, and the others who laid her to rest. Fade to black. Long, long ago, there lived 2 powerful mages. It was said that none could match their might, yet they nevertheless continued to hone their skills at their training ground atop a peak called Mount Ordials. One day, fell fiends began attacking the village unprovoked. Upon hearing the grim tidings, the mages came to a resolution. They invented the fist bump. For years of training, we have mastered our flames. 'Tis time for us to employ them for the salvation of the world. So it was that the pair descended the mountain and set about vanquishing the fiends.
Just that one left. Leave it to me. No, don't. Please don't hurt her. Don't hurt my mother. What? Your mother? Arg. Please save her, I beg you. Were people turning into creatures on their shard as well? What the hell? Really? Okay. Apparently. What do I do? You blast her? Seems I have no choice. Activate anime powers. Right in the belly button. Ah. Contra Memoria them. Turned her into a crystal. What? She's been turned into a crystal? Yeah, well, you know, it's either that or die. Very similar things happened on the 13th, I suppose? Similar-ish? Is your brother dead or just knocked out? I said that it would save the world, but I couldn't even save a single life. That's pretty pedantic of you. I'm sure you've done plenty. I guess his brother is dead. Greedy black mage didn't move out of the line, Nuke. My flames were meant to be like the sun. They were meant to protect, to keep warm and light the way, and yet... Pensive stare. Eyeballs.
In his great fury at his failings, the mage's face turned red as a ruby. Thus did the girl choose to call him Rubicante. The mage returned to his mountain, where he buried his comrade. Upon the gravestone, he etched the words of admonishment. He continued his training alone. One day, when visiting his comrade's grave, he found that a familiar crystal had been left there. Its presence lifted a great weight from off his chest. Without words, it told him that the girl was grateful for what he did. That day, he regained something he had lost, and descended the mountain once more, and embarked on a journey, determined to use his power for good. It's sad, as it is to lose a precious life. It's sadder still, I think, to lose one's purpose. Mount Ordialis has been swallowed up by darkness, and his comrade's grave with it. But whatever Rubicante may be...
He exploded into fiery ether after fighting me on top of a mountain that he named the same thing. Never mind.
I like to believe that the little girl still remained in his heart. Now it's past time I rejoined the others. It was nice talking to you, mortal.
I guess the process would be similar. Light infuses beings on the 1st, making them sin eaters. Darkness infusing on the 13th, making voidsent. Yeah? Yep. That just makes me wonder, is that the fate of every shard? Man, Heidelin did not think that plan through, did she? All of her children got split into 14 versions of themselves, of which currently 7 or 8 of them are all gone. And the remaining ones had to suffer the potential fates of being turned into sin eaters, being eaten by a whole bunch of people that didn't know they were eating Soylent Green, being turned into void scent creatures that can't die and keep eating others and then not dying and then eating them again, and then if they die they come back. God, man, talk about a double-edged sword. she may not have thought all that through. Just throwing that out there. This is a great idea at the time. Let's just split all life into 14 reflections of itself. But oh wait. I guess. Not necessarily. Both of them were infused with an element by the convocation and they're all gone. The other reflections? Yeah. I'm just being dramatic, but ridiculous. All right.
What? I'm calling me, you say? I can appreciate my separation anxiety. But I answer to no one. Not even myself. I am my own master. I do what I like. I will join the others at my own leisurely pace. Mortals, on the other hand, always seem to be busy at work. Short as your lives are, one would think you'd spend more time on leisure. You're truly strange creatures.
Still burning strong, just like the start of the experiment. By the sisters. But tending the flame is mind-numbing work. Someone has to do it, I suppose. I just wish it wasn't me.
Tending the flame. It reminds me of a voidsent I once knew. We watched over a beacon fire, seeing to it that it remained ever lit, just in case we ever needed the aid of Gondor. Unlike that mortal, however, he did it of his own volition. Such an act served no practical purpose in our world. Even if night and day existed, we voidsent don't rely upon light. Yet, he persisted. Oh, perplexing by his curious ritual, I somehow found myself helping him with it. Rubicante was his name, and he went about his task dutifully. Others mocked him for his meaningless act. But it must have had some manner of meaning to him. And so, when I chanced to find the beacon gutted out, I made certain to let him know. For time out of mind, this routine continued uninterrupted until that fateful day.
I see flames dancing in the distance. Who should I find tending it but a mage of considerable might? With such power, surely you can do more than keep a beacon lit. My flames so serve not to smite others, nor to sate my hunger. Then what purpose do they serve? I cannot say for certain, but to simply behold this flame somehow sets my heart at ease. He likes playing Dark Souls. It's a bonfire. I see. It would seem you lack the power to comprehend the feelings engraved upon your soul. But such a lack is readily rectified. This warmth, invigorating, comforting. Where have I felt it before? Have you? Oh. Whenever I play Dark Souls. Dark Souls is kind of like being a voidsent, now that I think about it. Oh, no. I mean, you can't die. Whenever you die, you eventually come back. And whenever you kill things, you eat their souls. And when you eat their souls, you gain strength. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. You also go mad eventually. True, true. That's a little more Elden Ring-ish, being an Ashen one, because if you're alive too long in the lands between, you kind of, depending on if you follow certain deities of the land, like the Frenzied Flame, for example, like Vike, the guy on the key art, you do become a little crazy. And considering the way we ended Elden Ring, my head did turn into essentially demonic Lumiere, so I mean, of course, the sun. Wait, it's Birdman? That which once shone its light upon creation. Though it would set, never did it fail to rise again. And like the sun, my flames must never die. So that is the way of it. Through your flames, you sought to recreate the sun's journey. To recreate the world as it was before. Who are you? Who could unearth memories buried in the deepest recesses of my heart? It matters not who I am, but what I seek to do. Join me, and together we shall banish the darkness until the sun rises again. As family. Going hollow also counts. Yeah, Yoshi P and his crew just like Dark Souls, man. That's the story. We finally come around to it. The entire 13th story is just Dark Souls. Yeah.
According to the mysterious knight, the price to save the world was dear. The inhabitants of the neighboring reality must be sacrificed. To which Rubicante replied, I have sworn to use my power to save the world. If innocent souls must be consumed by my flames, then I shall bear responsibility for their sin. Thus did he choose his path, of his own volition. And his spirit lives on in me, as an undying flame. A unkindled one, if you will. A world engulfed in darkness had become the norm for me. But since coming here and basking in the sun, I've been reminded of all that we had lost. I understand Rubicante better now, understanding why he was willing to sacrifice all to restore the world to what it was. To him, it was worth the price. Well, I must say, it felt great to take a squirm down memory lane. With that, I shall now rejoin the others. Of my own volition, of course.
We have fun here. Right, the 7 of us. You found the last of the Voidsent. Time to head back to the Hall of the Radiant Host. Oh, this isn't connect over. I'll just go down here and take the Aetherite. My ankles! I didn't. What? I never attuned to this Aetherite? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. There was a glitch in the previous section of the stream. I'm sorry about that. Let's head back to the show. I guess there's no reason to go all the way out to that corner of rods, but oh, that's part of the High Crucible of all Kimiya. That's part of the Manderville quest line. I guess I wouldn't know that because I still haven't finished. As you can see, I still have story quests to do, or class quests, role quests, I guess. I have a lot of just side quests to do in this game still. There's a lot of quests. I don't know if you know this or not, but Final Fantasy XIV is a very dense story game. one would say where you play a role in a game online with a massive amount of other players. The Stora whispered me, "You're stinky, ha ha ha, got him." Well, I guess I got.
You did it. You found all of me. I trust I upheld my part of the bargain and told you about more mighty voidsent.
I learned about the past of Cagnazio and Rubicante, and those voidsent fought fiercely, but they'll fight no more. Yeah, hit him with the number 1. Yeah, and now I shall consume the world. Yeah.
So you had already crossed paths with them. Though the tales may not help you in the battles ahead, I dare say they gave you something to think upon.
Yeah, like how the 13th is just Dark Souls, the world.
As mortals, then voidsent, then archfiends. These troubled souls fought with all their being, and now their fight is over. Well, I myself have only heard the tales from the others. If I'm to make their feelings my own, I need to become whole again, which I can do now, thanks to you.
So all of them are accounted for. Then by all means, let's have them returned the way they were. Yeah, who are they going to turn into? A larger blob? Or are they actually going to be like a thing, a person, a something?
Without further ado then, to me, myselves. Hop, 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 hop.
At last we are whole again. There's nothing we need fear. And that which each of us experiences coming here, it's as if I had experienced it all for myself. I say it again, but this world is truly a fascinating place. I must see more of it, yes, I must.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but now that it's whole, I can't help but feel that it's more of a danger. It's the Tupperware container in the back of your fridge that you forgot about for 2 months. From Thanksgiving. Yet, with the undersea portal destroyed, there's no way to return it to whence it came. Whatever should we do now?
What's this I see? Oh. It's voidsent. There's a few of them in that direction. More of my brethren made it over, it seems. Curious, though. This is much farther than I can usually perceive. I can only assume my vision has improved. Could this be the cumulative effect of my experiences here?
What? It can sense its kind from a vast distance? Amazing! Such an ability to make a task of tracking down invading voidsent a breeze! If the creature would agree to assist us in this manner, I am confident that I can convince my superiors to forge a pact with it. Hey, I'm watching that anime, or I guess I watched that anime. I watched all of Chainsaw Man, which, by the way, fantastico. excellent. But you make contracts with, they call them devils, just demons or whatever, in that anime. Very, very good though. Very good.
Oh, if it means I can remain in this world, then I'll gladly agree to that arrangement. I can't say how much I'm indebted to you, mortal. Working with this fellow here, I'll find a way to communicate with your kind and make myself useful. Thank you for everything.
I didn't know I didn't expect anything different. He did turn into a Hektai with 9 eyes. It's actually 9. There's 4 on top, 4 in the front, 1 on the back. That makes complete sense. Oh! A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. So side story? Oh yeah. Tales of Newfound Adventure. I still have other ones to... This is all Hildebrandt. What are these? The Void Calls. Yep. There's still a lot that I just haven't done. These are the wrap-up quests. I haven't done those yet. I haven't done, like, any of these. Woo!
I'll be on my best behavior until I forge the pact. It's nothing short of a dream come true to be in this world, and I'll do whatever is required to remain.
With regards to communication, as the creature appears to understand our words, I believe I shall begin by teaching it letters. With some effort, I'm confident we'll be conversing ere long. All right, you have fun with that blob of eyeball pancake. Ooh, all right then. I mean, those are always little cool extra bits. Hopefully the cringy voice acting filter stuff doesn't make you all just turn the video off or leave the stream. I find that fun. That's just a lot of just a way to change it up a bit, because it's a lot of extra story just to put more context in those characters. So that's that. That was Shadowed Pasts once more, the end cap to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker's Patch 6.3 God's Revel Lands Tremble. That's that. If you were watching this in VOD form, thank you. For watching it live, also thank you. Like buttons, other buttons, you know, whatever. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Well, all right then. That's that last chunk. Let's name this file real quick. All right. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let me just check over here, make sure it's all in that folder. Good, good, good. So yeah, we have like half an hour left. I would like to run the dungeon again. I think it's time to run the dungeon again, and then I think we're going to open all of these. Let's open all of these freaking loot boxes. Oh no. Nico, you actually made a clip today? You think you can teleport? Think again? Alright, I'll have to check that out later. I'll have to check that out. And tomorrow will be the New Alliance raid. Yeah, we're good here. We're good there. Let's run the dungeon again. Close that. Good there. Good. All right. Yeah, let's run that new dungeon. Again. If I do expert roulette, it's only Troya and Lapis, but that's a 50-50. So I'll do that later. I want to run the dungeon multiple times, so I want to get the healer set to see if it's like any good. I need to go spend some tomestones, however, first. We're already in Radzadhan. So let's go spend those tomestones, shall we? Bob was saying that the tombstone ring, the upgraded tombstone ring is better than the crafted. But fox ears, I don't know. I thought the tombstone ring wasn't. Yeah, because it's piety. And neither of my healers really need piety for Savage. They would need it for Ultimate, I guess, because the fights are so much longer. But White Mage just got a little more mana regeneration because the cooldown of a size and the change to Afflatus Misery. So yeah, I don't know if I would use this. The question is, what do I need to... I have to re-pentameld it, though. What is the resource to upgrade? Because don't I have another one of the rings? Did I make one or... Oh, no, I only made one. I didn't make two of them. This is last tiers. I don't know why. Oh, that's the caster one. I mean, I could buy a 610. Do I have the material to upgrade it? It's usually a rain of some type. Oh, you are not the vendor for this. Are you not on this side normally? Is it you? It is not you. Where's the rain vendor? Oh, upgraded 620 is not pentamelded. That's right. That's right. That's right. I guess it's on the other side. I thought the vendor for the rain vendor was on this. Okay. The 620 upgraded crafted is not pentamelded. Gemstone Trader. Oh yeah, there's new stuff on the Gemstone Traders, apparently. What did they add to the Gemstone Trader? Was it just some materials? Maybe it was just materials. Maybe it's orchestron rolls. Oh yeah, right here, token exchange. Dromic Rain and Hanish Certificate Grade 2. So it's 10 vitality, 3 crit. It's only 9 mind. I'll have to double check the balance. I don't know if losing 36 spell speed for 9 mind. I mean, main stat is king in this game. So that's probably still better. But the whole point of the extra spell speed is to hit a different breakpoint. Since stats in this game are you either hit a breakpoint or your stats mean nothing. I'll have to check. Certificate of Grade 2. Now I have Certificate of Grade 1s. What is the exchange for Grade 2? Oh, it's just the same. It's still the same thing. It's still 610 pieces. Yeah, it's still 610. And it's a 1-to-1 because you get 7. You get 7 for the transition, and then it costs 7, I believe. Yeah, so it's just it's easy, and the rain purchase is and we can. This is totally fine. I have so many tombstones. Okay. Well, that's fine. I will definitely have to check. Let me check my tank real quick. Just because I probably could just spend... Because I really don't have better rings yet on my tank set. Need to... Could buy the tombstone ring to spend... It's crit determination. I mean, it's 20 eye levels on either ring. I'd probably leave the Asphodylus one on and take off the Radiant ring. Because it's skill speed tenacity. I just need to spend some before I'm going to run the dungeon again. And the earring is crit tenacity. Ugh. What about the necklace? Necklace is crit determination? Okay. Let's buy a ring. And let's buy a necklace. So we can spend some of that. Some of that currency. I'll worry about melding it later, of course. Actually pop these out so I don't forget to take out the materia. Okay. 609. I'm going to heal the dungeon, however, because I would like to roll on the all the healer stuff to roll need without any issue. Okay, in we go. Lapis Manalis. Pretty much an instant queue for healers, especially day 3 of the patch. Or ever. I'll do this as Sage for something different. Shoot some laser beams. Maybe we'll get in. There we go. Let's go. Hit him with the hoy. Eat a pizza. Nom 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 nom. Put Cardia on the tank. There we go. This guy is lumberjacked up on a Thursday afternoon. Oh, he is in. Didn't get to see the player frames. Which button am I hitting again? This one, and then this one. Not that the warrior even needs it. Oh, that's right. That got cooled down a little bit for Sage as well, didn't it? Similar to the White Mage cooldown reduction. Ah! Shooting lasers. Winds of Winter. I didn't notice that's what that's called before. Ah? Oh, that's the Shake It Off heal. That's a very light heal. It's 100 potency, I think, the new Shake It Off heal. But hey, I mean, I don't have to heal right now. I'm just blast. Yeah, 5/7's off Phlegma, so it lands in 2 minutes more cleanly. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 500 total potency. Yeah, Bob. Yeah. Yeah, just like a size is at 40 seconds now as well. Yeah, so it's 4, 8, 12, so you can always a size in 2-minute windows. Yep. It's a slight buff to Sage and White Mage. I mean, it's an amount, Bob. I mean, the thing is, when real damage is going out, a 100 potency hot that takes 15 seconds isn't really gonna save your life normally. Like in P7S, for example, like, it's gonna help. It's helpful. But like that dot damage is way more than that 100 potency hot. But combined with everything else, it's, you know, it's just free, right? I don't know why they thought they needed to give Warrior more utility. If anything, like, the DPS rotation of Warrior needs a little bit of juice because it's kind of super boring. Call of the Mountain. What if it heals just enough to keep them alive for a hit from a full heal to go off? Yeah, sure. Yep. It's totally acceptable. You are stronger when you're in an 8-man raid, so the 100 potency is a little bit more effective. In relation to your HP values, anyway. Shake It Off, Light of Life, Whispering Dawn, Collective Consciousness, you probably good. Yeah, you can do combinations then of lesser things now to do a raid-wide heal or something along those lines. Oh, that was an unfortunate spacing. Let's get some mana back. Call of the Mountain. Look out, friends. For the friends, I guess. This group's blasting? I mean, he's fine. That's Samurai. Well, I can't even see the hat. Of course. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's fair. You were in the shower. It's all good. I'm too far away. If it was fine, why did you shield him? Because my button presses were already going in that direction. The more I realized the boss was also dead. Just realized a moment too late. Also, it didn't matter that I did it, and it didn't matter that I didn't do it, so totally fine. Oh wait, is his name Simon Belmont? No, it's not. Simon Biles, the Emblazoned. And some more slaying gear. Where's the big guy? These weird creepy doll things are still weird and creepy. That's for damn sure. Best thing as a healer is to see that your tank is a warrior. Well, I don't know. I gotta see how the new paladin stuff feels, because they have a lot of built-in self-healing. Although it's not burst self-healing. Damn it, aiming gear. It's not really burst self-healing as much as it is that it's just constant. It's so much constant trickle. So I wonder how that counteracts. Where's the trick attack at? No trick attack? Sag. Paladin healing isn't as much as you think it might be. Wait, where's that button? Oh. That one's first. Oh, my button's there for a moment. What's up, John? Day's been good. We finished the MSQ earlier. Oh, I turned on the cast. Yep. I am turned around, but I definitely turned around a moment too late. Oh, okay. Didn't move fast enough, I guess. This is the second doll boss because of the near raid, I guess. If you want to think about the near raid as the first doll boss. Yeah. I guess in that regard. Have I missed the trick attack window again? Did I not see it? Oh, yep. I thought the one across the room was 3. I didn't remember. I'll go over here. There we go. Did I see the new Zelda game? This is what, Tears of the Queen or something? The Breath of the Wild 2? Damn. No healer gear. Is that the Zelda game you mean? Well, it's the same exact art style and engine of Breath of the Wild, right? Because it has to be on the Switch, so it can't be a high fidelity gaming monster. Excuse me, sir, it's not trick attack, it's mug. No. No, sir. It is mug now, though, isn't it? It's the same image, though, same icon. Wah, 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 shwa, bah. It's Albus Dumbledore. The claw. Oh my god. Slaying? I already have it. All I've gotten was slaying. A slaying armor piece. Sag. I have not gotten any of the healer gear. Not a piece. Well, no, trick attack is a different icon, but the icon for the raid buff is still the same. It's still that star icon. Casting. And striking. Re.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
Oh, they're new. No, the cutscene.
Brace yourselves.
This is nostalgic as hell.
I bring my all to bear.
Oh, that's too far? Weird angle, okay.
Drink deep of blackest terror!
Drink deep of blackest terror.
Wonder how you'll taste.
It's a weird sentence. Yeah, because this is trick attack. But the mug, this ninja just doesn't hit mug, I guess? Oh, I have no health. Na, 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 da, na, 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 na.
No more games. Be swallowed by the tide.
Whoosh.
What? That's not right.
That's not right.
How do you like this?
Music is such a bop. We could have just walked backwards, but the melee were both kind of facing that angle. You probably just want to face it right off the platform and then just dodge, right? Just to
Good, good.
For simpler.
A
Yeah, see, trick attack again, but no mug. Did they not know that mug is a thing? I guess not.
Why are you still alive?
Big fucking laser! Well, I still have all spell effects turned on right now, Nico. I saw robe, but it's freaking casting. Deep blue. Yeah. Little roll need on that. I got a 15. I'm not winning it. Fire commendation. Scale window 120. You know what? The samurai. Yeah, the adventure plate system. It is a rave party to watch, that's for sure. Sage is pretty fun. But I mean, you're seeing everyone's spell effects right now because I still have them all turned on from story playthrough. I always turn them back on for MSQ. Yeah. Oh, you found the hat? I don't think I can even preview it, Bob. I cannot even preview it. It does not work on a bun. Ah! It's new. Why'd they not make it work on buns? There's no hat. Where's the hat? Just let the ears cut through it. I don't give a... Ah! Lot, please? You mean loot, please? I mean, one guy's in a cutscene. Never mind, he left. But yeah, we can turn off all the other spell effects now. Show limited, show limited. Some. There we go. Now it won't be as much of a rave. Oh, he disconnect? Did he disconnect? No, he was in the cutscene. But why did he phase out of existence? He just stood there with the cutscene thing. That was weird. He must have just disconnected. Did I win anything? Absolutely not. Lalas are superior. Ugh. You nasty bitch. Yeah, all I have so far is bracelets, which means nothing. A cuckoo clock. Bum, bum, bum. A freaking cuckoo clock and a gun. Ah, I clicked the wrong damn retainer. No Azula. Can you talk to Cora now, please? Thank you. And a pair of gloves. The shadowless gloves. It's a freaking cuckoo clock. I didn't see the name. It's a quay clock. Lalas are definitely superior to buns. The top race, though, is Femro. All right. Div has a... Div, your fetish is showing. Oh, man. I have... Yeah, see, I have another 610 ring right here. So I can definitely dump a 610 ring and upgrade to a 620. I'll double check the balance though. I imagine they probably have figured it out if it's worth losing 36 spell haste. Or spell speed. Playing too much WoW, I guess. But I will definitely check. Am I saving any of these boots? Oh, I could save the caster set. Like, slowly as I maybe get it. But these, I don't think I want I think I'm gonna wear this on my tank. I don't really like the glossiness of it, so we'll turn these in if we even can. Can they even be turned in? They're brand new, so they might not be able to be turned in. These I will make sure I put them in my saddlebag real quick. Or no, let me just take the materia out right now, retrieve materia, and then I can just turn them in. Since they are old. Oh, we could fail our materia retrieve, that's fine too. You're no longer a Femro right now? Did you race change again? Has it really been that while? Has it really been that long? Alright, this all can get turned in. To Limsa we go. Probably could have just teleported, but whatever. Don't look around. There's too much RP going on. It'll melt your eyes out of your skull. Bop, 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 bop. Limsa is the LA of... I don't know about... Maybe. Perhaps. Hey, it's a skink! And it's a wind-up Chloe. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Expert delivery, please. Thank you. We clicking? Oh, those are the gloves, Bob? Yeah, see? It just has that older glossy look to it. Like it's old reused armor. Yeah, I don't know if the set's gonna look that good. It's cool. If you look around the bracelet, I would assume those are all different shards. If you look, one of them is darkened right there. I don't know if that's what that's supposed to represent, but I don't know why you hate that. It looks fine. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that that weird shiny texture. No. Because all the old ARR and Heavensward armor has it, and that armor is dated as hell. Very dated. Okay, so you can dump the Manala stuff already, and with the seal bonus, they're worth 2,200 storm seals. Well, 2,190, so pretty damn close. All right, let's see. I can actually buy. We're at 77. Let's buy 3 more. These are 4s, yeah. All right, I have 80 material containers. These are essentially just loot boxes, but they contain older stuff from the game. Random mounts and minions introduced in Stormblood, which I was not playing in, so it should have some stuff that I could potentially collect. Let's head to the house, I guess. That's my apartment. Open them. Yeah, I'm going to go to the house div, yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't want to spam people if depending on what they're Oh, who cleaned up the garden? Teddy figured out how to do all this with how you cross plant and whatever. But, oh, there's Div. Hello. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's go over to the cherry blossom trees that Harry bought for us. And let's do this thing. I need to put this on a binding. I don't really have any free buttons anywhere. Or I'll just move Cure off and put Cure back on later. Bleh. Bleh. Yeah, well, because Teddy was working on it. Like, he knew how to do all the planting. So, I never really paid attention to how to do all the planting. So, these are the pants. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. They're just trousers, basically. Well, I mean, growing Thavnarian onions is normally the thing you do with gardening. But if you want to grow stuff you want to use for other crafting, then go for it. No one's using it. It's not difficult. It's just time consuming, and you have to put everything in the right order, and you have to check it every couple of days. Because everything grows within about 3 days. But you have to water it with every 24 hours. Otherwise, stuff doesn't grow. Yeah. There we go. All right. It's been a long time. I've been saving up these damn boxes. I was waiting for the recording to start, just in case I want to plop this up online later as a little, I don't know, time capsule. I have 80 material container 4.0s. 80 of them. 80. We are going to open them. This might take a while. I don't know what any of the icons are, but there may be some high quality pets, but more so mounts. We're looking for mounts. If I get one mount out of 80 containers, that would be insane. So far, I do believe these are all just pets, or minions, as it were. Although some of these minions may also be rare enough to fetch some type of gill on the market board. I see a ferret. Is that a little Ramu? And a Sophia? That's Little Sun. That's a jellyfish. I'm going to just keep clicking, and we're going to keep opening. And we're going to see what the hell we get. Oh, I mean, that's a dress-up Yugiri. Yeah. Magni. Yep. Oh, it's Lakshmi, not Sophia. Yo, wind up Fafnir. Okay. Still open it up. It's the Monkey King. That's Axolotl. I like how a lot of names are changed. Like a Bomboko isn't like a raccoon or a type of panda, and a white Whetrit instead of being a ferret. But then axolotl is such a weird word. They don't even change it. It's still just an axolotl effed. Right? I mean, this is a Guido instead of like a turtle or something. We also got a chair. Flying chair. So we did get a mount. Interesting. I'm assuming it's a chair. Or, sorry, a mount, not a pet. Okay, okay. Tengu doll. Weird champ. Wind up. Taru Taru. More Namazu. We got the freaking Moai pet. Mithra. Oh, we got Sadu as well. Sadu and Magni. We got another Sadu. So 47 of these remaining. Just gonna keep clicking. Oh, we got poop. I got a mud pie. Salt and pepper seal. I guess it's still a seal. More turtle. So far, I think that chair might be the rarest thing we got. I'm thinking the chair, maybe the dragon. A lot of these other things look pretty common. We're still clicking. Are you going to sell it even if you don't have it because it might be expensive, or are you going to use it for yourself? I mean, I'm going to check the market board price first because I'd rather turn Gil into treasure maps for the free company. What the hell? Oh, it's a chimera or a chimere. I'd rather turn in the Gil into something for everyone else besides just me flying around on a damn chair. Although flying chair might be pretty sweet. Oh yeah, it'll depend on another flying chair. Yo, I can have one for myself regardless. Double flying chair. I like how it just says other instead of mount. Why isn't it a mount? Because these are minions. The chair just oozes class. Oh, got another one of the Shibas. I sent one of those to Gorek a while back. Yo, wind up Susano. Got more poop. Thank you, Div, for what is this guy doing? Div just had to walk over here and start banging his hammer in the background. Of course he did. What are we getting here? Oh, we gotta wind up Zlo. Or Zloey. Scarlet Peacock. Hold on. Is that the really rare one? Have I heard tale of the rare? Oh, it's a capybara. Yeah, that's Cowl Fist, not Ramu. It looks like. Whoa! 2 peacocks? What the heck? 3 peacocks? Like, I can't handle all this peacock. I just don't know which of these minions is worth anything, right? Because everyone can farm these, and I've been farming them since the expansion came out. I've just been saving up. I have so many. This is opening months worth of token farm. Into 8. These are 20,000 to oh, here comes Div again. Oh, another peacock. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll be like 5 gil. It'll definitely be like 5 gil for sure. All right, 5 more. Ready? 5. 4. Bombfish. 3. I have so many little sons. 2. And 1. Oh, it's Chloe. Another one of the otters. Oh, get in there. Well, okay then. It's the I'm not gonna check every single item against the board, but I want to see Scarlet Peacock, flying chair. I don't know if Chloe and Zoe are worth anything. I only got 1 Fafnir. Fafnir could be something. The other dragon, maybe. I got 1 seahorse, tiny Tatsunoko. I'm looking for all the things I only got 1 of, because you'd imagine those are the rarer drops. Only got 1 Shiba. Yeah, I'll check all these later. Some of them are going to be worth close to nothing. I'll check them though this way. I can just can't I add the name somehow? You can't copy item name. Scarlet Peacock. There it is. $1,200. All right, garbage. How about flying chair? It's shift click on some items, but not. See, usually it's like you can link. That goes into chat though. So I'm not sure. We can just type flying chair. The shift click. Oh, there's a J in chair apparently. Shift click didn't do anything. All right, flying chair. See, who does this? Check history. See how much they're selling for. Like 90-ish thousand. Who are these jokers right here? Like, do you need that 40 and 50,000 gil? Like right now? You just needed it, so you just undercut by half? You could have gotten 95k. These flying chairs are selling daily for almost 100,000, and you undercut yourself. You don't be stupid. Don't be these people. Just put it up for the market price that people are averaging it out to be, and minus 1 gil. There you go. So flying chairs are definitely something. Flying chairs are definitely something. How about the Fafnir? I don't know if... Because some of these are rare, like old PvP. Partial match? Fafnir? Fafnir. No matching items. I shouldn't have to put wind up. Oh, was it bound to me maybe? No, I don't know why I wouldn't search it before. Okay, it's worth nothing. It's actually worth completely nothing. Tiny Tatsunoko, I spelt it wrong. I forgot the T. There it is. Also worth nothing. Good talk. The chair is the most so far. The Memeshiba. Also worth practically nothing. All right. So, I mean, good job. I mean, we got 2 chairs. I'm definitely going to keep one of them. Because it'd be stupid not to. I don't really need the gil, but it would have been cool. I thought some of these were rare, but they are, they're not. Let's use a flying chair. Add it to my collection. And go down here to mounts. I don't have very many. I do have the television. Did camp the crap out of that. Flying chair. Let's go give it a whirl, shall we? Let's just go somewhere where we can fly on it just so you can see what it looks like. Where shall we go? Nope, that wouldn't help. I have to go do my... Oh, we can just mount here? Oh, I thought it was mounted out. We can mount here. I'm stupid. Whoa! Look at the pose, though. It looks kind of dumb. Look at the pose, though. Why am I sitting like this? Ah, it's a whale! The pose is kind of cool. I gotta see how it actually flies, though. Because, you know, we fly now. I gotta go do my elephant. I gotta port out. Just sitting with my knee up. Okay. Yeah. All right. How does it fly? It's just like a Harry Potter flying chair. Yep. I mean, I don't know what I expected. That's about as much as we get. You have 500 or so hammers to craft. I mean, is it a crazy profit? Everything's going pretty nuts right now in the start of patch 6.3. So that's that. That's opening 80 materiel coffers. I got a chair, and I don't know if anything else is in here is worth anything. I'm gonna check every item, and then if they aren't, I'm gonna learn them, and if obviously it's too many, I'll send it to someone else. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're collectibles. Gotcha. Doing that collectible farm. Very good. All right, that's it. I don't know how to end this. Material containers, they're mostly worthless. There you go. All right, just get that out of the way. That's been sitting in my inventory for so damn long. Yeah, I'll have to check all these later to see if any of them are actually worth anything. I mean, I can put the flying chair up, but these are all individuals. So there's Zlo, there's Chloe. Peacocks. Just gonna organize these in some way. Susano. Mithra. Got chimeras here. I thought I got 2 of each. I guess I just got 1. Did I got another Mithra somewhere? My eyes kind of like glaze over. There's so many icons. The axolotls. Dude, the music is bopping. I only got 1 Tengu doll. That makes me think that's super rare or something. Here's the otters. And ferrets can go right here. Bombocos. That's so funny. No one's gonna want a Bomboco. These are worth nothing. They just can't be worth anything. I have gotten so many of them over the years. We got more Magni or Magni. Got some poop. Sadu. The wind up Yugiri is really cool. Oh, more Bombocos. Looking at so many icons. Getting organized though. 1 random capybara. The broader otter might be one of the ones that's expensive. Again, the ones you see like only singles of are clearly the rarer. Got some koalas here, baby seal, got a freaking sparrow, got 2 hedgehogs, got a ravana, the turtle. Oops. Another hien, another sparrow, another sadu, a freaking giraffe. I'm a giraffe. I think that's everything. That's everything put in at least some sort of a stacked order. So there's definitely some that I got 1 of. Others that I got 5. Ridiculous. Probably not worth a whole lot. Learn 1 of everything that you have more than 1 of. That's correct. That is definitely correct. Yep, we'll get the ferret here. We can get Zloe. And I'll do a chimera, why not? And I'll do an otter. Already got hien. Don't have Yugiri. And a polyp. Don't have Sadu. Or an axolotl. And a Magni. And a turtle. I already have the poop. The mud pie poop. And scarlet peacock. Hedgehoglet. A Joey koala. And the Ivan Coral Iron Fist guy. There we go. Sure. Saving up all the things for him. Might as well learn them. And then I'll check to see if any more of these are worth a diggity damn. So Div said I had like 2,000 Krondrite ingots I got from retainer missions. Pass Div, why don't you do this? I mean, are you just using a macro? You're not doing it. You can just macro it, right, Div? You're not doing it manually. Doing it manually would be insane. Oh, you have your Highlander look so full. Just, is it males put their knee up? Is it just like a male sit and a female sit? I mean, the Lalafels aren't going to sit like that, but... yeah. All right. I think it is dinner time. We finished the MSQ proper today with the post wrap-up quest, and tomorrow we're going to do the Alliance raid. Yeah. Yeah, just in-game macro. Yeah. Just in-game macro. That's totally fine. Yeah. Highlander male also puts their hands crossed behind their head. Oh, so they do the whole knee up like this? What are they, a freaking warlord in the dark times? The dark ages is what I was looking for there. All right, let's see. You guys want to hear about the Black Death? Such a question. You guys want to learn about the Black Death? Old history, new theory. The event. The Black Death, which wiped out about a third of the population of Europe in the mid-1300s. What the history books say. The Black Death was caused by an outbreak of bubonic plague spread by rats. The new theory, however. This book was published again in 2017. Dr. James Woods, professor of anthropology at Penn State University, used computer analysis of church records and other documents to map out how the plague spread across Europe. If the epidemic really had been caused by bubonic plague, it would have spread differently than the one that this one did. Rat-borne bubonic plague has to reach epidemic levels in a rat population before it can cause an epidemic in humans, Wood says. The Black Death seems to have spread faster among humans than it could have possibly have spread among rats. And there's little evidence of a rat epidemic in the historical record. Quote, there are no reports of dead rats in the streets in the 1300s, he says. Also, symptoms of bubonic plague are stark and unmistakable. High fever, bad breath, body odor, coughing, and, of course, vomiting your own blood. Followed then by swollen lymph nodes and red bruising on the skin that turns purple and then black. Yet, Wood says, 14th century descriptions of the Black Death are vague. They're, quote, usually not too specific to be a reliable basis for a diagnosis, he says. New conclusion. What really caused the Black Death? Climate change, according to Woods and a co-researcher, Sharon DeWitt. A global warming period ended at about 1300, followed by a cooling period called the Little Ice Age. During that time, rain and bad weather prevailed, and crops began to die in 1315. As people started to starve, malnutrition caused their immunities to drop. DeWitt said, quote, the pattern we observed of the Black Death targeting the weak, but was also killing people who were otherwise healthy. So this is consistent with an emerging disease striking a population with no immunity. End quote. Lack of immunity to disease combined with the poor sanitation led to a fast spread of disease and the huge number of deaths. Maybe, yeah. You lived through the Black Death, Nico? Oh. That explains a lot. Interesting. All right, there's a little footnote here called Mixed Up Geography. 11th grade student asks, Egypt really exists? I thought it was just some place from Jimmy Neutron. Another student has also asked, what do you mean place? I thought Egypt was a religion. Okay. Those are some Zoomer questions right there. Not enough Egypt on TikTok, apparently. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Again, tomorrow, Alliance Raid quest and my first time doing the Alliance Raid. And then probably Tataru's Grand Adventure. We'll do some other of the new quests that were added. So, because I don't know how long the Alliance Raid will take. Hour-ish, hour and a half. And then we don't have to open those material boxes anymore. Thank God. Yeah, stupid kids. Wow. All right. That's it for me. Hit the like button on the way out. Remember to tip your waitress. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Whatever comes first. I'll be back here tomorrow with the last day of this 3-day junket of Final Fantasy XIV. Back to Dark Souls 3 on Monday.